You remember the first episode we did, and I poured you a glass of wine, and I asked you what you smell, and it was on camera, and you got like all lost. What do you mean? What do you mean? What am I smelling? So today, we're going to learn why it's so important and how to identify notes when you smell a wine. Let's take an orange, just squeeze it.
See, the interesting thing about this is that we're smelling the orange. It has one smell, but look at this. We're gonna go ahead now and we're gonna zest the skin. It has a whole different, like a more bitter, but more zesty because the oils are there. And we continue on with all these different citrus fruits, with lime and lemon.
You need a little squeeze to get the difference in a lemon and a lime.
Scratch a little bit, like besumim. Scratch a little bit the skin.
We all do besumim noch Shabbos. So
and
you got
it's so flavorful, and it's such a... Now take that smell and you memorize it.
But this is something you have to do. Let's say you learn a new language, or the lernst an Isaac, you learn a new cipher, or you have to make sense in your head. Okay, what does this word mean? And then you identify it with something, and then you do it again, and you do it again. For example, we're smelling now the Chenin Blanc, right? What do you get?
So I'm getting like the citrus, of course, but I'm also getting like a vibe of iced tea, like a black tea bag. But that's things that you processed in your brain. You said you made something, you smelled it, you know how it's supposed to smell. And then when it comes to food, to eating, or to pairing, which is food, or pairing, which is wine, so you know what you want, you know what you're smelling.
So to finalize what we just did here is to smell everything. Just like you like tasting everything, you walk into a chasana, you walk into a new restaurant, you want to order all the appetizers. Smell, 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 and don't be afraid to just say anything. When somebody asks you, what do you smell in the wine? Just say anything. Say
what you actually smell.
Yeah, you can say, okay.
And a big point is that, I don't know the percentage, but I think 80% of your taste is involved with your smell. So when you're tasting, you're also smelling. So identify what you're smelling and lock it in there.
Look, if only dogs can be wine tasters. Guys, you know the rule. The more we smell, the more we know.